Well, I mean, mCon's very own space. One of the hardest matchups for Sonic.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. Why exactly is that? Is that because Mythra can just keep up quite easily, or?
Yeah, so basically it's hard to get a spin dash charged when a dash attack could be coming in any moment, right?
Right.
And then outside of that, Sonic is not the fastest falling character in the game. Doesn't really have a great fast fall aerial to get back to the ground. So the juggle for Mythra is going to be quite difficult to deal with.
Right.
Sonic.
Yeah, definitely. And we already saw Space chasing down SuperStriker there, so already a little bit of that coming into fruition.
Yep.
Yes.
That juggle is so big, and the juggle reset again.
Yeah, I actually tried to use the spring to get out of the situation, which worked out pretty well, but of course it does have its drawbacks.
For sure. So far, pretty back and forth though. And look at that, nice combo, and that's what Sonic does. He hits you once, and the damage is insane.
Yeah, and for some reason, Space already switching to the Pyra, really wanting to get an early lead maybe. Decides against it now, some better judgment maybe, and once again trying to switch around. But yeah, no, SuperStriker is just really on the offensive at the moment.
Yep, nice lead right here. Good thing, Space has not gotten gimped yet, but that could be changing soon, and there it is. SuperStriker with the specials forcing Space backwards, and the Photon Edge was not enough.
Definitely not. So an early lead for SuperStriker, and as we all know, Sonic with the lead is one of the most difficult things to play against. So SuperStriker is going to try and run that to the bank.
The bank is getting nearer and nearer. Look at that. Only 80-ish on SuperStriker, and the damage is wrecking on Space's side.
Oh, nice.
Okay, trades. Yep, but that down, and that's not going to be safe. It's not going to be safe.
That is a little bit too ambitious, I want to say, and that's not a confirm, actually. That could have been a back air, and it could have been a horrible spot for Space, but
gets out by the skin of his teeth. But like you said, SuperStriker, the aggression is real. He is constantly hunting, and now Space again overextending, trying to get that KO. First the down air, now the dash tag gets tagged by the spring, and Space not looking great for the hometown hero. Yep.
Yeah, looking a little bit lost here in the first game. Of course, it is a best of 5. There is enough room for adaptations, but not easy at all to play against this Belgian invader.
SuperStriker right now looking like the best player in the venue. He's looking untouchable, and even when he gets hit, it's just the 4-4 there. Can you actually convert? He does. Space putting on the pressure, and it's gone, right? So yes, Striker got hit, but what did it really lead to? Not that much. The pressure's still on though, Space. I like how he's extending this single hit, and that's
there we go.
Solid reaction.
Yeah, great punish there from Space, taking the first stock off of SuperStriker, but he still has a lot to go should he want to get a comeback here. So SuperStriker content to just run around to the other side of the stage, charge spin dash ad infinitum basically.
Yep. Gotta keep in mind, less than 4 minutes on the clock, right? It's not a factor yet, but if Space were to play it slow here, he would still lose. So he has to put on some form of pressure, and that is where SuperStriker is getting his hits. That's the Sonic dilemma, right? He has a win condition that almost no other character has. This is a good start, but
not gonna
again,
KO.
Yeah, it doesn't lead to enough.
Oh!
And it does lead to a KO. Oh,
that
right.
was clean.
He's got that dog in him. Holy moly.
All right, but of course,
good switch.
Still in a very tough scenario here. Trying to figure out how to get the final stock off as well, but SuperStriker will definitely be more on guard now after that scenario.
Side B from ledge, gotta respect it. Oh! Ooh,
and it actually KO'd.
But not very scary. So I understand why Space would like a smaller stage with platforms. The issue that I see with Small Battlefield is that the standard Sonic play pattern is kind of broken here, where you spin dash to one side, or spin dash from one side to the other, and then you can even land on the platform and use it as a mix-up, right there.
Yep.
Like right there. So stages with this side platform layout are generally perfect for Sonic.
Right, and yeah, we already saw that come into fruition.
Immediately.
Yeah,
yes.
instantly. So Space is gonna have to figure out how to deal with that ASAP.
I play against Pelly, he uses it so well, and then from the platform, Sonic also gets access to run-off aerials, or even drop-through aerials, right?
Yeah.
And a run-off fair is insane burst range, and a drop-through nair is a combo starter.
Yeah.
So the situation of Sonic being on a platform, yes, it's good for ages, but there's a lot of risk to keep in mind.
What's interesting to me is that we saw Space try and get the down tilt on the ledge hang, but it did not hit.
Lean back!
Oh.
Lean back! That down air will not hit.
Yeah,
and Sonic with a big early KO. That's not something that Sonic is known for.
Oh, that should
not
be
yet.
the kill.
Good damage
Okay.
though. Good damage though.
I overestimated its kill potential, but those down airs that we've seen Space go for, we saw that earlier on the day as well, and a lot of the time he actually got punished for it. Only very little could he actually get a KO off of it, but very good punish on that homing shot there. Of course, extremely laggy move once it misses.
Exactly. If it hits the ground, the landing lag is insane. Now Striker, again, those combos we talked about at the damage rack for Sonic. Not known for the KOs, but the damage is quite easy to rack, which then again plays back into that win condition of a timeout. Space finding a hit, pushing Striker into the corner again. Can he keep the advantage going? Not quite. Has a huge reversal, and there's that dash attack, making it harder to charge up your spin attacks.
Yeah. I think it's really huge that Space cannot use down tilt to pressure the ledge hang, because that makes it so that, you know, SuperStriker can just wait out the options that Space tries to throw out. So he really needs to find something to pressure him in every single scenario, because otherwise he can just keep on going with his comfortable game like this.
Comfortable is the name of the word. SuperStriker looking extremely comfortable in this game too. And Space kind of overextending, right? Double jumping back to the center entirely. Kind of gets away with it, and not like this.
That is very unfortunate to see for SuperStriker.
He was posed to win this game, and just like that, all the hard work for nothing. Space now in the driver's seat, and the driver's seat is so important when you're playing against Sonic.
For sure. So yeah, now it's all up to SuperStriker to make up for that little mistake that might cost him a whole game.
It might just be that way, but he just hits them. The second one in this game. SuperStriker, more like Super Sniper, because holy moly, you cannot escape from the forward smashes. This man is on point.
Finds an opening here. F tilt, that's going to be forward air. Oh, say situation. It was so close.
He didn't have the sword either, right? So it was air dodge or die.
Curtains.
Oh my god.
My
SuperStriker back in it in a huge way, not letting that small mistake be the end of his win. Space though, fighting back, biting back in a huge way.
Close.
Yep. The downer again gets punished, like you mentioned before, Shuck. It has not been the move that Space wants it to be. Pressure continues. Ooh, respect.
Another blazing end.
Respecting Pyra's landing because of the downer and because of that. So either it's going to be Space grabbing this momentum, right? Because again, being in the driver's seat is important. And if Space can get early momentum, I can imagine the game looking very differently. Or SuperStriker again showing what he has been showing so far and getting a very dominant game 3. Let's see which of these sides is going to win out as we get closer and closer to the finale of this set.
Right, so we see Space trying to trail SuperStriker safely, but it's just so hard to catch this darn hedgehog.
He is the blue blur for a reason. Okay, let him, you gotta chase. So a big part of this matchup is that you basically, like, Sonic charges spin dash, right? So you want to bait him to release it in a moment that is advantageous for you by using your movement to mix him up. And then as he comes through you, he usually jumps to, because if he's on the ground, the lag is huge. So he jumps to mitigate, and then he gets some sort of mix-up to land from the air. And that is where you want to pressure him. However, these platforms are adding an extra mix-up to that cross-up situation. PS2 being even worse in that regard than Small Battlefield, right? Because Sonic, after the dash, is further away from you when he lands on a platform. So,
yeah, I mean, this is our biggest legal stage, right? So it's extremely hard to catch Sonic here, especially combined with those platforms like you mentioned. It is just a nightmare for Space currently to try and really pinpoint that location of SuperStriker. But okay, I was kind of feeling maybe an upbeat chase, but not even necessary. A good chase on the air dodge is going to net him the stock.
I'm impressed by the positioning on SuperStriker, right? Like, it was not easy to find a KO move in that situation. And he did it anyway. What prowess. Space. Again, find some hits. Can you continue? You cannot. And oh, this looks like a bit of a reversal. Yep, we're back to neutral. And That's what you worked so hard for. Nothing.
Yeah, and then ill-advised dash attack is gonna get punished as well. But
ill-advised platform pressure.
Yep.
Space with the counter. Only 23 on the man. SuperStriker still ahead, but that lead is all but gone right now. Okay.
sometimes you gotta let it rip.
Oh yeah. You whiff big, I hit big. Alright.
Nice. That was clean.
T-Land getting some more grabs. We see Space adjusting to SuperStriker's playstyle here.
Yeah, really chasing him down very efficiently at the moment. SuperStriker getting little room to breathe, little room to set up that spin shot.
Charge, Space looking.
Oh, wow!
Oh, not like that. What a lucky break almost for Space, right?
Yeah.
SuperStriker looking to punish the neutral B, a little bit off on the timing, and dies for it. Not what you want to see when you're a SuperStriker fan right now.
Yeah, and this is exactly where it can get rough on your mental.
Oh, yeah.
Losing the second game like that and then losing a stock like that can really snowball your momentum and your mental, right?
Mistakes. Yep. Space going for a lot of down airs, but also leveraging the respect he gets when the opponent tries to avoid down air to land safely with Pyra. And there's the roll forward smash. Jeez Louise. SuperStriker going for the big hits.
Yeah, the big reversal, right? Really wanting to get the stock off, and he got it. I don't think Space was expecting such a cheeky option.
Oh no. Space whiffing a jab happily, but now final stock. 3 minutes, Space ahead by 70, which is a very, very sizable lead versus a character like Sonic. Because you got to keep in mind, right? Sonic could die here, but Sonic doesn't really kill early. Well, usually.
Yeah, except if he gets an edge guard, right? But
or one of those forward smash reads, we know SuperStriker is prone to hit them. Aegis chasing down Sonic. Sonic just playing that game, right? Side B from one side to the other, land on the platform.
Yeah, Space actually trying to board the platform some more as well. I feel like he's got something figured out.
These
trying to camp there, but that grab was way too ambitious.
Yeah, he's been fighting the grabs here and there, but I think, you know, relying on it is just too overzealous. And like you said, you know, Sonic having probably like the best ledge hang in the game together with Ganon. It's just hard to pressure him while he's on there. And Striker making good use of that extra room that he has.
And we saw Space threaten with the down air this time, so this time he kind of tried to condition him to get off the ledge early and forward air him, but SuperStriker not really taking the bait.
Oh no, 100 on Space and what looked like a 70% lead. Woo. Could be going south right now. Striker, roll, also fine, but Striker's still okay. 100 on Space. I can feel a Sonic Necker or F smash being hard here, but the side about Aegis though is like Aegis can work against Sonic from behind because of the burst. Right? If you're in a spot to challenge the startup of spin dash, because it takes about 20 frames for it to be like for the hop to go away, right? And if there is a hop, then the invincibility is very ineffective generally. So even when you're behind as Aegis, if you play it slow, you can still contest that neutral. That said, neutral, a big deal in this situation. It's all about the conversion. Space getting the chase on, keeping the pressure up. Nice mix-ups by SuperStriker, but the pressure is still on. I like how Space is covering while still being flexible enough to follow up in case Striker mixes up with like an air, right?
I've always found it such a weird like dichotomy between we have two of the fastest characters in the game. Oh no!
No jump?
No, that's
no jump.
SuperStriker
looking like game 1 and 2.
Yeah, but having the two of the fastest characters in the entire game here, but then it just boils down to them playing really slowly, right?
Yep.
It's interesting how that works.
That's Sonic, baby. So,
trying to get that down tilt up air.
Yeah, but Striker
the all reliable.
Looking for a combo instead. Gets one. Big damage. Good positioning too. Ooh, I like the bait.
It. Yeah.
Had it almost, but a little bit off on the spacing.
Yeah. Oh my god,
you did
why?
Not. Space, you are
playing with fire.
Yes. Neutral B a little bit out of range. Striker gets to live. The up tilt not quite gonna do it. Striker still alive. A little bit longer than Space might want him to, and the grab again.
Oh my, what a catch.
Yep.
Was fully ready for that side B. And this is an entirely different game from the previous one.
Yep. Now Striker We see the full stock ahead. Space, a lot of pressure on him to make the comeback happen.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? As you said, even though you feel that pressure that you need to make it happen, you cannot rush the process.
Yeah, you gotta play it very methodically. When you start cutting corners, that's where Sonic cuts you up. And you know, in this situation especially, it's hard for Aegis as well, because if you do start cutting corners, it's not just damage. You could also just get gimped. Just like that. Sonic, amazing offstage pressure because of that speed, because of that spring. So far, we're seeing that punish game come in huge for SuperStriker.
Oh, good reaction to that mix-up. Was ready for it. Even though we hadn't seen that the entire set yet.
Yep, not yet. But Striker regaining control.
Yep. Spring to cover the air dodge. Good stuff.
120 on space. 130. We're getting closer to that final hit.
Good grab there. Really just building on this lead. Once again, the side B from ledge, but the back air can try and get a KO.
Yep. Giving Mythra more KO power, definitely a bad idea. But here we are on Yoshi's. I understand why Striker is okay with the stage because of the platform there. We're already seeing the same thing, right side B to the other side. Use the platform, mix up from there. Space now getting some of these chase downs, and again, setting up his first advantage. Getting it. Nice conversion.
Nice. That's such a good combo finisher. Does a lot of damage.
Good positioning.
Yep. Great stuff by Space.
Roll here. This game 5 so far is looking like Space's game, but SuperStriker finally getting a break.
Yeah, cheeky
Does
roll in.
not make it count though.
Oh, what a catch!
Not.
What a catch from Space there, saying, I am done with you running around. Get over here.
Run off down air. Not even forward air, down air.
Yep.
The balls on this man. He is doing
Great
it.
weight there on the air dodge. Space looking to be playing in full gears, right? All gears running.
Yep, full stop, and right now, SuperStriker can be hard to hit, but he's not getting much done with the movement either, right? Like the side B, a little bit rude, gets denied.
Oh, and once again, the run-off option to try and catch him.
Oh, Space. Ooh.
Good up air.
Yep, love that use of the up air. Fastest aerial for Pyra. Doesn't get the up smash. Nice air dodge by Striker. Striker now gonna look for a kill. Understand why, but gonna find it. And this is slowly becoming a insurmountable task.
And this is why we've been saying, right, being in the driver's seat against Sonic
God,
is so
that's
important. It missed, but the forward air continuing the pressure. Still a good advantageous position here, and that is a KO.
My God, that stock was a battering ram.
Space on a tear right now, looking to close out this game 5 in dominant fashion. Right, boards the top platform, and I do not blame him.
Yeah, he's in the driver's seat. He gets to play this. If he wants to play this, then play this, and Sonic will have to come to him. He hits a single hit of up air. It does not matter. Look at this reversal. This is way more reward than that single hit of up air.
For sure, and this is exactly what you need to do against Sonic, right?
Yep, take control.
Yep, Sonic, as you said, isn't the best at... Oh, no.
Tech.
Oh,